Had a long road, stressful day. Come home, relax. Pour you a drink, let me rub.
While we talk.
Yeah.
Your back.
But church has been a big thing in my life. I mean, just being born and raised in the church, and deeply rooted in the church. I was born playing the drums. I don't play the drums now. I don't do no drum playing. My little brother Lamont play the drums. But even as far away as I stray, I always go to church. You know what I'm saying? It's a place for you to relax your mind, relax your soul. Go to Pentecostal Temple once again is my church home. So regardless of how bad I am, I'm gonna be in church on Sunday morning as best I can.
All right. Well, also reading in your bio, I saw where you experienced some adversity and a traumatizing experience with your passing of your brother.
Yeah.
Tell me how that affected your musical
Oh man.
career.
Well, see, it happened at such a crazy time in my life. I was in school playing football at South Dakota State, and at that point, I was probably at my wildest, acting a donkey, to tell you the truth. And so, my brother was born with a hole in his heart, and he wasn't even given 2 weeks to live when he was born. And so, with that, I mean, he beat our odds, you know what I'm saying, and he lived his life up to the point where he's 15 years old. Now, the doctors told him not to play as much as he should play, or not to play as often as he would like to play, rather. And so I guess this particular day he played too much and his heart enlarged and he died on the basketball court doing what he loved to do. And so just in itself, he loved doing what he did, and to the point where he's willing to risk dying for it, really kind of stirred something in my own soul, because at this point, why not do something that you really love to do? And if Martin Luther King said, if you're not willing to die for something in life, then what's the point of living, you know? And so I take that and I really cling to it just for that fact of the matter, because my little brother went through that. It was a tough time for me and my family. I mean, we still deal with it a lot. I know I still do. And it's just hard. He died at 15. He didn't get shot. He didn't get killed. Thank God, because I would have probably murdered every last person that had anything to do with it. But I just thank God that it didn't happen that way. And rest in peace, little bro.
Okay. So now we're talking about, personal issues.
Right.
Can you name any of the songs that you actually wrote that actually is a personal experience that you experienced, or is it really fiction?
No, I don't sing about no fiction now. I think probably the song that stick out the most to me probably would be Dark Skin, first and foremost, because, I mean, I was a little ashy little boy growing up, man. Not that I'm just the finest thing around town now, but, it was just tough being dark, big-headed. You see my head wide in the camera, y'all see. But it was just the fact that, man, I grew up so awkward. I was a church boy. I got laughed at. I was a smart guy in the hood, this smart dude, he go to Scumner, you know what I'm saying? But just writing that song, it's just released a lot of pressure off me, because I did have a lot of self-esteem, even with my voice. I mean, sometimes I may have some esteem issues when it comes to my voice, but I'm still working those out. I think just face the fear, do something you fear every day, you know what I'm saying? And at some point in time, you'll conquer all. That's how I really believe in. Another good song to me that's really close to my heart is probably Catch-22. That it's a real love song, because when you with somebody, you have the highest highs and the lowest lows. And so I've been through some things with this woman, and so can't live with her, can't live without her. That's basically how you sum it up. So.
I think we all have had that situation in our lives.
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes to what you feel you want to do in the future musically, what projects, what things do you feel like you want to do in the future?
Well, I mean, right now I'm just enjoying my music. I don't have no ties to any real labels right now, which, I mean, I'm having a lot of good conversations. But at the end of the day, man, I want to be indie. I want to be an independent artist. I want to have my own label. I want to be like Tech Nine, man, making $15 million as an independent artist. When I seen an article, I think it was in XXL. That's major, man, and that's right here in my home city. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, if I could do that and just do all the things that I want to do, I want to start a foundation for my little brother Samuel Joshua James. Well, I've actually started that foundation. I'm working on a benefit concert fundraiser for him at this very moment. I wanted to start a clothing line as well. Dapper Clothiers. I mean, that's just a little playful name, you know what I'm saying? Just catering to, you know, the young professionals who want to dress up. They suit bow tie, suited and booted every now and again.
You know what? I have to give you great kudos on that, because you know we have so many young men nowadays that dress, you know, worse than slaves. Actually, back in the day, and you nice, clean cut brother. You know, we appreciate that in the community. And just speaking on the community, like, what do you feel like as an artist you can impact the community with the music that you have?
I would see the thing about my music that I really want to get to at some point, which I'm really going to get there now with Church and James Johnson. I just don't want to just sing about everything that everybody else sings about. I mean, I want to get into politics. I want to get into religion. I want to get into corporate America. I got my degree in economics, but I see so many things, and sometimes more or less hold us back as a community, but more often times our community holds our own self back at the same time. But I just having a platform and being able to inspire somebody or even encourage somebody don't necessarily have to be gospel. That's something I've also battled all my life, as far as what do I want to sing secular, do I want to sing gospel. And I'm also singing with Tommy White. I don't know if I want to say that. Maybe I want to cut that. Tell the truth. But yeah, if I feel that I can inspire somebody from the things that I say, encourage. Music is all feeling. Soul music is deep down in your soul. So if I can touch somebody, touch one person, well, I'm good. I'll take that.
I definitely agree with your point when you talk about, you know, you didn't know whether, you know, you wanted to do secular or you wanted to do gospel music, and I think that's a decision that you definitely don't want to put a pressure on, meaning that you don't want to just do it because, you know, that's what some people would agree with. You have to feel it in your own spirit that that's what you want to do, because you won't give it your all if you don't.
And see, how I felt a lot about that, just even growing up, man. Like I said, we was a deeply religious family. My dad didn't let us watch Comic View. To tell you the truth, we couldn't watch BET. But at the same time, we watching Freddy Krueger movies and boxing every other week. So I mean, I don't know. It could be just a misconception when it comes to it. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you sing what you want to sing and you have a good relationship with God, man, you'll be okay. That's how I really feel. So no one knows the material of your own soul but yourself. No one knows that. And so if you go so far as starting to judge people off of that alone, it's not right to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak on that in a lot of my music too. I just ain't got there yet. I got to reel y'all in first before I start slapping y'all around. That's what I'm saying.
When I look at you, I see individuality. I see a person that wants to break the mold. A person that doesn't want to go with the status quo. Is that something that you did intentionally, or is that just your personality?
Yeah, I think I've always, not to be toot my own horn or nothing like that, but I think I've always stood out just me being who I am. Like I said, that came a lot from my father, man. Say what you mean what you say, be who you are, be transparent. You know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get. A lot of people say it, and it's another thing for a lot of people to live it. Regardless of what everybody else say about you, I do not care. I seriously don't care. To tell you the truth. I mean, I had to get over that coming up. Growing up, I used to care about, he dark skinned, he ugly, all that. And I don't even care no more now. You can't tell me otherwise. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying.
So what artists that are mainstream at this point do you want to work with?
Oh man, who I want to work with, man? Man, shoot, I haven't really even thought about that, man. I'm so just self-contained is a word I learned this week.
Okay, so what about locally?
Locally, man, I know I've heard a lot about, man, M80, man, just producing the tracks, man. M80 is a good guy I want to work with, man. Man, shoot, I don't know. You probably gotta cut this. I ain't never thought about that, so I need to figure. I do want to work with some people. I just never really thought about it like that. If I had the opportunity to.